All right, so let's get started now that everyone's here. Thank you for joining yet again. Just to remind everyone, my name is Kay Healy, and I'm joining you from my studio in South Philadelphia, and this is where I make my artwork. And I was going to show you another piece, a little show and tell that I made. So can you guys see this? What this might be? Yeah, so this is... Here, I'll unmute you. There we go.
It's a sewing machine.
Yeah, it's a sewing machine. Obviously not a working sewing machine, but this was a piece that I made because I got to do something really cool, which is something that artists sometimes do, which is I was able to do what's called an artist residency. And it's this thing where you go somewhere else and you get to make work there and you meet other artists and it's really fun. So I went to a place called Sweden. Anybody know where Sweden is? Where's Sweden? I'm unmuting you.
It's up north in Europe.
Yes, it's like northern Europe, and I went there in the summer, and it's really beautiful there in the summertime, and I met lots of super interesting people, and I ate good food, and I made a lot of art. And this was the sewing machine that they had me use while I was there, and so I recreated it. I drew it, and I screen printed it, and then I sewed it and stuffed it. And so that was a really great experience. I did that 2 years ago, and it was really fun. And I didn't know that growing up, that artists get to go on residencies sometimes, that was even a thing, that you could travel and that would be part of your job as an artist. And when I was growing up, I wanted to be all different kinds of things. I don't know what you guys want to be like right now or what you used to want to be, but for a while when I was a kid, I really liked flowers and plants. I still do. And I was thinking I could be a florist, that would be cool. And then I also really love animals. So for a while I wanted to be a vet. And then I even wanted to be in junior high. I remember I wanted to be a dermatologist, which is a doctor that works with skin. So it wasn't until I was much older, maybe I was 21 or 22, that I thought, maybe I should be an artist. This might be really great. So I was sort of curious, maybe what we could do for our introductions today. So just remind us of your name, even though I know all your names. And then maybe you can say something that you used to want to be and now what you think you might want to be when you grow up. So who would like to go first? Yeah, all right.
Well, I'm Brisha, and I'm still not sure what I want to be when I grow up, and I don't think I've ever been sure what I want to be when I grow up. So I said that I'm not sure what I want to be, and I've never really been sure what I want to be, but I think it might be something that has to do with tech or creating something, because I like doing both of those.
Okay. So tech, or maybe create. I mean, I think a lot of what people do in technology is they create stuff. Like they create apps, they create programs. Somebody had to create this Zoom platform. This was designed by people, so that's a great job. What about you, Grace? Do you know? I'm going to unmute you. I want to hear what you used to want to be, like maybe when you were really little, and maybe what you want to be right now.
I never really thought about it when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I just played with my toys and acted dumb.
So,
but right now I kind of want to be a singer.
A singer?
Yeah, or something, or one of the two.
All right, let's see. Zach, I'm unmuting you. So do you have something that you want to be? Yeah?
So I used to want to be an author, but now I want to be a zoologist.
Ooh.
Or a paleontologist.
Can you explain what those are?
So you learn about animals if you're a zoologist, and you learn about dinosaurs if you're a or anything ancient if you're a paleontologist.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Zach. So, anyway, what we're going to talk about today in your books. So today we're going to make something called Accordion Books. And let me just see something really quick. Yep. So here's an accordion book that I made when I was in college. And why do you think it might be called an accordion book? Any guesses as to why we might call it an accordion book? All right, Vrishab, you're up.
Because an accordion is an instrument that has keys on, and then you move it like this to create sounds, and it has these little like fringes in it that like come out, and it sort of looks like that. The book sort of looks like that when you pull it out.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Oh, sorry. Were you still going? No. So exactly. It looks kind of like an accordion, the musical instrument, the way it opens and it closes. And basically, it means instead of it being like a book that you kind of like flip through, it's like maybe a novel, or this is the pop-up, but where you turn the pages like this. Instead of that, each of the pages is connected together using tabs. And you can't really see the tabs here so well. Let's see, maybe I can hold this up really close. And you can see that what I did was I glued one sheet to another, and there's this tab that holds it together. So that's what makes an accordion. And this book that I made in college, well, what do you think it might be about? It's like a little plant. And do you see the little seed that's right there that's leaving? It's sort of like a dandelion when you make a wish, and there's like a little seed. And it's about this little plant that grows, and there's no words, but you can kind of tell what's going on. It's growing. Here, I'll unmute you. You have your hand up.
The plant on the cover sort of looks like the plant from the Lorax, the truffalo tree.
Oh, yeah.
Truffalo trees.
Yeah, I love that book. It's a great book. Oops, did I just do that? Okay. Yeah, so then it grows, it becomes this one. And then look, then it has its own seeds that go out, and they disperse and they go around the world and travel. And then here we have one that lands in a certain spot, and then it becomes its own little plant. So it's kind of that cycle from, starting out and then making a little baby and having a baby plant there. And so this is an accordion book, and you don't really need words all the time. I like words, but sometimes you can just do the whole story with images too. And that was something that I made in college at around the same time I made that pop-up that we saw on the first class.